In this series of videos, I'm going to show you how to build an F1 in schools car from scratch, and it is going to align with the cadet class regulations in this set of 20, 21, 22 technical regs for the F1 schools competition. So the steps I'm going to take you through is probably is one way you can go about designing an F1 schools car. There are tons of different ways. The way I'm going to show you, we will start by setting up a series of sketches which will sort of help us build our body of our car. So in order to design a car, we need to build it on a piece of balsa wood. So it's sort of important that we know how big that is so we can design our car inside of that space. And I'm just going to scoot through all these rules. Now all these rules I'm going to try and include as many as we can in the process. But it is important to have access to this document and get it through the rea.org.au website or download it through Dana. So this is our balsa wood block. It already comes with a hole in the back. This is our cylinder housing, and then it also comes with a channel through the bottom, and that will be our tether line guide, which will hold the car onto the racetrack. So we need to make our block this size, and really all we need to draw is the side profile. And if I scoot up just from there, you can see a side profile of the block of wood. There's the end profile, there's the top profile. So it's sort of the dotted lines represent the hole in the back, and the dotted lines at the bottom represent the slot cut in the bottom there. So we need to sort of replicate this profile in our design, so we can sort of design on top of it and make sure our car is going to fit inside of this block of wood. Alright, so let's head into Fusion. We're going to start a sketch and on the side profile, and we want to start with our origin right there in the middle of this cylinder housing. So this hole is 19 millimeters in diameter and it's 52 mm deep. So we're going to start our sketch. So create a sketch. If you don't have sketch up in this quick access toolbar, down here, create a sketch. We're going to choose the right hand side to create a sketch on, so this one here. And we're going to create that cylinder hole just here. So I'm going to start here in the middle. I'm going to come up 19 mm divided by 2. Enter. So 9.5 millimeters upwards. Make sure your lines are straight when you create them. 52 millimeters deep. It's going to be 19. Enter. And join the dots back to the start again. So that is the hole, effectively, that is in the back of our cylinder. We'll draw the rest of the block in now. So I'll just tap across. So from the center of the cylinder to the bottom of the block is 29 millimeters. So we'll draw that line in, and then we'll also draw in the bottom edge of the block. Drawing these ones in. Now the block itself is 225 millimeters long, which is, it needs to be this long because we need to be able to manufacture this car. We need to hold on to the car while we're manufacturing it. But in the regulations, the maximum length of the car is 210 millimeters. So for our 3D model, there's no point making the block any longer than 210. So I'm going to make it 210 instead of 225. So I'll tab back across again. So from the origin here, we come down 29 millimeters. And we'll come across 210. $29, 210 right here. The total height of the block is 50 millimeters. We'll come up 50 and we'll just join the dots back into the center again. So line, come up 50 millimeters. and just join the dots back to the start here. Cool. Should all be blue if it's all joined up properly. Now, I'm not actually going to use this sketch for anything. It's just so I know that my car is going to fit inside the block. So I can use this as a reference later on. If you're really keen, you could also include that line across the bottom, so a dotted line. So I just draw one in, and it is 6 mil high. So put a dimension on there and there. Make that one 6. I make that one a construction line. Sort of see. So this is what the block looks like, and I'm just going to finish this sketch. And over here on my sketches, I might just rename it to block, just so I know how big I can design my car. Alright. In the next video, I'm going to show you. I'm going to add another sketch, and we're going to put in some more rules and regulations into this sketch, just as a framework for building a car.